So maybe you aren't seeing all the bureaus. You definitely want to look at all 3 bureaus to verify what's going on there, because different banks that you go to might check different bureaus, and they honestly will check different bureaus depending on what banks you're going to. But in this score range, you can also be dealing with utilization issues, and you'll see that the issues kind of just stack up and add up as we go further down. But utilization can be the issue the same as with the tier above this one, but also more than likely you might have 1 or 2 blemishes on your credit report. Maybe you have a collection or 2 or a high number of inquiries. Usually it's not too much that you have to work on, but it's definitely something that's worth knocking out and taking care of, because that can be the difference between you getting an extra 4,000, 5,000 or better on your credit limit, or it could also be the difference between a denial and getting an approval. So anything that I'm calling out is definitely worth working on before you go in there. Even if you feel like you really need the money really bad, if you take 1 month, 2 months just to get everything in line and then get more money that you get to keep for the long haul, it's always going to be worth it versus having to go back and try to get more money later. All right, the next score range that we're going to talk about is going to be 600 to 679. Now, in this range, you are likely to be dealing with utilization issues where you have high utilization. You're likely to have possible, a late payment or 2, hopefully not more than that, on your personal credit profile, and those can really take you down quite a bit. And it's also likely that you have 3 or more collections and charge-offs reporting on your personal credit report. Now, with all these things combined, it's going to be very hard for you to get approved for whatever credit you're trying to get for your business. And again, there might be some banks that might actually approve you, but the majority of them, and likely the ones that's giving out the most money, is probably going to be a no for most of them. So again, it's going to be very worth it to go ahead and try to get some of these late payments removed, get some of these inquiries removed, because the inquiries could be the issue here as well, and try to work on getting some of those charge-offs and collections off so that you don't have them holding you back when it's time to go to get funding. But also, if you don't want to have to figure out all of this stuff on your own in regards to getting funding for your business, you want one-on-one help, you're tired of using your personal credit and your personal cash and dealing with the stress of your business not being fully self-sufficient where it can operate on its own using its own leverage that doesn't lean on your personal credit. If you're tired of that, then go down below and book a funding strategy session with me so we can talk about getting money that you need for your business. At minimum, we do $50K for everyone, and we can do that as fast as 14 days. You do need to have a credit score above 700 for that program, but if you do have some credit issues, those are things that we can work on as well. So you don't have to figure that stuff out on your own. But the link for that is going to be down in the description.